that you would have made with the personnel coming in?
The January transfer window, when we'll have all the players in.
Yeah, my people, check in. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good night, good evening. You know, welcome to Nicardo Media House on the Morning Insider. Yeah, I'm here with my co-host, the co-host that will never talk. You know, big up to Nicardo Jr. You don't know, man, I'm called Bronxy. Yeah, you know, good day again, people. As you know, day again on the Christmas Eve. You know, the Morning Insider show have to go on. You know, I just want to big up the family, you know, so I want to big up everybody across, you know, the world, wherever you guys are, you know, locally, in the diaspora, wherever you guys spread out watching Nicardo Media House, the Morning Insider. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve, and I want to make a special shout out, you know, to my aunt, you know, happy birthday today, and bless up to my brother, you know, Kemar, big up yourself, birthday celebration, you understand? But, I mean, we're there again, the chick chat, I know a regular objectives already, you know, talk about reggae boy football, but you know, I'm here with my son Nicardo Jr., you understand, and him there for sit down and listen to him daddy, you know, reason about the game, you know, discuss the regular topics as usual. Him usually there behind the scene, yeah, but now he's here up front watching his dad, guys. Guess what, he's going to do the same thing. Yeah, I was like this when I was little, when I was his age, watching my dad. So he's watching his dad now, growing into my footsteps, you know, and create his own pathway. You don't have to teach the smaller one, you know, the journey, and let them learn from us, the elder states, you know, the business, you know, and then he will use his own craft to divert his own pathway. But, I mean, look, but they have to talk about, look, first thing out of the block, you know, Mason Holgate, you know, some sad news swirling around as I predict something like this supposed maybe happen, but not the team. Yeah, so Mason Holgate, the man that gave Mason Holgate his debut at West Brom, you know, a few months back, is like he's on the way out. Yeah, he's on his way out. He's 99.9 2 foot outside of the door. Yeah, he's probably no longer at this moment doing this record the head coach of West Brom. Valencia is struggling. Yeah, Valencia is struggling in the Spanish La Liga. And Carlos Carvajal, you know, this is a coach that gave Mason Holgate his debut for the Baggies. But guess what? He's on his way out. He's going back to his, you know, where he's from. You know, this man is a Valencia man. You know, he grew up in the system. You know, he played youth football for Valencia. You know, he coached there, you know, at the youth level. So he is a native of this club. And look, there's no surprise, you know, he's going back. When Valencia call him, he just cannot say no. And it's sad because when you look at Joe Latibodier, you know, Mark Robbins, the coach that brought Joe Latibodier through the door at Coventry. Now this man brought Mason Holgate through the door at West Brom. He's leaving. Mark Robbins leave. Now, you know, Frank Lampard is at the helm right now for Coventry. Joe Latibodier is struggling to get in the starting lineup. Regular man under Mark Robbins, so now he's going to have to buy his time to get into Frank Lampard's system. And you know, when it comes down to the reggaeboyz players, we want the best for the players to be playing week and week out, and it's just not looking good right now for Coventry, for Joe Latibodier at Coventry. You know, so hopefully the next coach that will walk through the door at West Brom, he will align with Carlos Carvajal. You know, decision in terms of playing Mason Holgate week and week out. You know, this man have timely wait for his, you know, his opportunity, and it only happened because of injuries at the back. And he got his opportunity and he grabbed it with full hand. So, you know, Mason Holgate, you know, wish him all the best in the future. You know, we know what the reggaeboyz players to play week and week out. Guys, guess what? 2025 will be a big year for the reggaeboyz. We have the Gold Cup, we have World Cup qualifier, and also we have the second round of the World Cup qualifier to come as well. And guess what? The Gold Cup, we want to dedicate and want to stamp our class in that Gold Cup, because that will be the last big tournament before we go after the World Cup. Because guess what? We will make it to the World Cup. Don't worry about the bad fan. Don't worry about coach's decision. We will get to the World Cup. But I mean, let's move on from that. Let's move on from that. But I've seen a few headlines, with a Tyreek Magee, about potentially joining a JPL team, but not a regular JPL team. My club, my heartbeat, ARNETT Garden. And guess what? I can say, as of now, those reports are fake. As of now, it's not a decision of Tyreek Magee go to the Junglist and sign a contract. It's something that's not going to happen. But in football, you can never say never. But what I have heard, I have speak to people, at the club, over the last 24 hours, and they have said, I think it was yesterday morning, and they have said, look, Tyreek Magee have always come to ARNETT Garden Football Club. Yeah, he have always come to ARNETT Garden Football Club during the off season to catch up practice, to stay fit, just to stay on the grass, be with teammates, and just train with the team and be in good condition. As you know, ARNETT Garden have one of the best gym, one of the best gym in the JPL. So, ARNETT Garden have the facility there, to keep Tyreek Magee in shape, keep him in condition. You understand? But I mean, what I can say from now, those reports that are flying around that Tyreek Magee might join in, potential JPL team, ARNETT Garden, it's not true. It's not true right now, but you just never know, because this player is out of contract at Colorado. Springs. Colorado Springs is out of contract. And he's coming out of that team, where he won the USL Championship. This segment is all about the JPL in 5. So enjoy this segment, and enjoy me chopping up the JPL in 5 and doing my little analysis on the Monday night game between Montego Bay that hosted VERE United, that beat VERE United 2-0. So the next one is coming up is the JPL in 5. See you over there. People, JPL in 5, people, JPL in 5, and I'm hanging out here with my little son Nicardo Reed Jr. But look, 2-0 at home, Montego Bay, beat VERE United, Craig Butler and Lenny High team. Look, when you look at it, man, I think, Moby have created a majority of the clear-cut opportunities. VERE have their moments where they create a little half chances, not much. They have taken a lot of a long distance, range shots towards goal, but nothing much to trouble the goalkeeper. But when you look at it, when you look into the midfield, a Kyle Butler, I don't know what he was doing in that midfield. I couldn't even remember how much time his name called in that first half. But overall, I think Moby is a strong team. They are one of the title contenders in the JPL this season. Not just down to the team that coming off a very, very good season. At the back end, tried to push for that playoff last season. They didn't make it, but they add a few pieces into this team. Getting an Argentinian coach, Rodolfo Zapata. I think he made a big difference with this Montego Bay team. But overall, strong Moby team. But right up to even when Demara Phillips, before he scored in that added time in the 90th minute, VERE was right in the game, but they didn't really do much in the opposition penalty box to try to claim something, try to get moments. I think VERE came up with a much physical approach to the game, try to throw off, the Moby players. But the Moby players, they are such a strong physique players, But overall, look, I'm a little bit worried of this Montego Bay team at home. When you look at this Moby team last season, 27 points, 24 goals scored last season at home. Out of 14 games. They're more ruthless when it comes down to teams in the bottom 6. They have barely lost games at home. They play a little bit more ruthless. They scored more goals at home against bottom 6 team. When you look at this season so far, I think they gone like 2 to 3 games where they haven't scored a goals. So I think if they can just tweak a little few things, pick their moments, take the opportunities, be a little bit more ruthless with their forward line, Chanel Thomas, Rambo Brown, what's his name, Fletcher. I just think, Turtleman, Owen Gardner, I think that front four, it can hurt any team in the JPL. But I think they need to be a little bit more clinical together. The effort is there, the chemistry is there, the willingness and the passion is there to work together as a team, but in the midfield I think they can be a little bit better, tweak a little bit, but I think Craig Butler is in problem. He's still not there as yet out of the danger zone. I mean, it's just like a couple pints, just a few games, but some very important games are coming up for VERE. When you look at it, next up is Mullines and Umberland. One of those teams out of the two will be the Clarendon Derby. They have beaten Mullines earlier in September. Umberland I think they drew that game. They beat Umberland last season, but the next two games will be very crucial. And after that, they will have Waterhouse and Dumbo a much more quality team. So in the next two games, it will tell a lot about where VERE is going, in terms of in the second round how they can match up to the bigger boys. But Craig Butler and Lenny have spoken as well, and Rodolfo Zapata, so listen to both coaches' interview, and from there I will close up the video. So people, bless upon yourself, thanks for watching, the JPL in 5, really appreciate it. Enjoy the interview with both coaches from both teams.
Changes that you would have made with the personnel coming in, you would have seen some stuff that you felt were better than before.
Yes, well, we have youth on our side, and we have players that are dedicated and committed. And this is the first game, and not everyone is in yet, but it's doing well, and we're looking forward to the January transfer window when we'll have all the players in.
I did see one or two of them that was on social media that you're bringing in. But with this game, in terms of the high line, though, that was played, Montego Bay was caught out about 13 times offside, but yet still they did get in behind a couple of times. I mean, when you look at it, is it something you're looking to continue to do, or a little tweaking of it somewhere?
I think that the strategies of football changes, depends on who you're playing and what your personnel is at the time. If you have very good, strong, fast players, you can play a very high line, and if this discipline is there. If you have injured players, you can't. If you don't have enough personnel, you can't. So it depends on who your personnel is and what your plans are. But I think today the boys executed well. We're just unfortunate not to get more goals. And Demarion Harris in his first real games as a start. So a lot of the boys out there for the first time starting, coming straight out of schoolboy football and into the big man league, you must understand it's a transition.
Lenny, you talk about getting more goals. I think one of the things that we didn't see in that first half, a lot of shots from distance, not the link-up play that we're accustomed with your type of coaching too, with once you get in that final third. That's something that you'd probably be looking to work on to see a lot more. It came up not far and few between.
Yeah, we just have to be more patient in front of the goal, and going forward we'll have to work on that. We like when we are taking the shots, but we weren't kicking in the earlier stages of the game, but now we are kicking, so we need to combine both things now, the patience and the 1-2s in front of the goal, and finish.
You must be thinking, I mean, are we going to throw this one away because of the chances that we were not taking in front of goal?
No, you're right. Today was not our best performance so far. But the most important is we won 3 points to keep fighting for the top of the league.
And in terms of your front four, I think when we look at it, we think there's much more that could come from these players if they are a bit more cohesive in terms of playing together. A lot of times your team break, but it's more individualistic than collective at times.
Well, you are the analyst, but it's not easy. It's not easy. We have several tactical systems that we work, and if you pay attention, you can see in a 90-minute game different tactical systems. The most important is that my players respond positive in a tough game, and we are fighting for the top of the league, which is my goal.
So yes, people, that is it, man. Thanks for watching, man, as I'm here, with my little one, Nicardo Jr. hanging out, my co-host for tonight show, the only co-host that don't talk, my little twin brother. You understand? But yeah, people, thanks for watching, man. This is Nicardo Media House. Tell the people what to do.
Subscribe and like and share.
Alright, you hear that? Subscribe, like, and share. Bless upon yourself. I'm out. Give them the salute.